with 财新. My question to Dean Bai. Caixin always touched great importance to the emerging industry, especially the newly established companies. So based on your research and studies, what's your observation of these newly established companies? For this kind of new trend, what kind of talent we need to train? Thank you. So talk about what's the trend or momentum of the new type of economy, what kind of the new talents we need to prepare in the pipeline. So look at the eye-catching internet companies. The service they provide actually is consumer-driven services, like a lot of applications, or the communication or the payment apps, or the online payment. Actually, all these fulfill the needs of our consumers. But we are facing a new trend. That's the digital economy right now is shifting from a consumer-driven to producer-driven. Why this will happen? One of the reasons because we are doing industrial upgrading. So during the process, we need digital economy to empower our enterprises. And also thanks to the new development in the technologies that also increase the strengths. So this year may be the starting year of 5G, so which actually is benefit for us because we have a faster pace of collecting data or the transfer data. And we have this processing or the AI that help us to really quickly to analyze all the data. All these actually make us to have a better use of all these technologies and empower our enterprises. So what kind of talents we need to have? From consumer-driven to producer-driven shift or transformation, actually we have a higher requirement on our talents. Number one, we need more talent specifically in digital economy. Talk about a consumer application. Actually, one application actually can provide service to hundreds of thousands or hundreds of millions of consumers. But we talk about actually in the future, we need a specific app designed to specific scenario so that it requires more talent to fulfill the position in different scenarios or different applications. So we need to have a larger number of talents. So talk about the skill set. These kind of people, they need to know the knowledge of technology, and they also need to know the whole operation or management knowledge of the enterprise. So they need to have that cross-discipline knowledge. So through my survey, we still have a shortage in this area. So that's also more job for us to do. And from Tsinghua University, I believe this is also our responsibility. We will emphasize in this area and work better to train our talents that know exactly how to deal with this kind of technology and also how to operate the company, so we can better fulfill the needs for our industrial upgrading. Thank you.
好的，谢谢主持人。我是湖北广电融媒体新闻中心的记者，我想提问给黄丽委员。黄委员你好，据我了解啊，今年2位您带来的几份提案都是关于民营经济发展的。
My question to
那么作为一家民营高科技企业的创始人。
understand actually you have the several proposals involving a private sector economy. So with the past 20 years, actually also stick to the journey of self-development that China's AI to go globe. So what really support you or power you to come to today, and what's your energy toward the future? I believe for each and every owner of our private enterprises, we ask this kind of question several times. What actually make us moving to today? It's not just take for granted. It's through our hard work. I would like to share with you a case. One day, I talked to my R&D team because we are really work overtime to make a breakthrough in our core technology. So we made a success, and I left the laboratory. It's come to the dawn of the day, and it was snowing outside. I saw at a corner there's a couple. They were selling the breakfast. It's a bad weather, but you know why we had this so delicious breakfast, the dry noodles. So that's really touching scenario for me. Actually, everyone worked so hard in pursuit of our dream. So what really supports us to overcome all difficulties and moving forward, I believe behind us we have our whole country to support or back us. Talk about this optical valley actually located in Wuhan. That's really encouraged us to take challenge and also really tolerant on our failures. Every day you can see a lot of young faces start their dream here. You mentioned about our new technology. As our company with the past 20 years, we work dedicatedly to make a breakthrough in this cutting-edge technology. Before, we're not really taking the leading position in this area. So we spent 20 years to realize this self-controlled technology. And we also have our patent chips. So right now our technology actually can compete internationally. So which means actually if the weather is not helping, we still can use this technology to see the wheel 10 or 20 kilometers away. So at the period, the outbreak of SARS, this really helped us to control the SARS disease. That technology not only for the disease control, and also we talk about the self-driving technology in the evening, or the payment facial recognition. We talk about firefighting, or the national security as well as national defense. Talking about the future. Looking forward, without technology, there was no future. As long as we work dedicatedly, work firmly and unwavering to focus on our real economy, focus on our self-innovation. The dream will come true and will also pay back to our society, especially to our country. We would like to do a good thing to our country. Thank you. Let's welcome the second group of our members.
请两位委员做自我介绍。
大家上午好，我是梁衍，现任少数民族界全国政协委员。
Good morning to all.
现任广西来宾市。
My name is Liang Yan.
大家好，我是李小鹏，来自于经济界的。
From the ethnic minority group.
请各位记者提问。
My name is Li Xiaopeng. I'm the member from Economic Circle and also the chairman of Guangda Group.
好，感谢主持人，我是中央广播电视总台央视记者，我想提问梁衍委员。梁委员你好，我们知道来宾呢是一个新兴城市，非常的年轻，但是同时也有自己独特的地理特征。
My question to Madam Liang. We know Laibin actually quite emerging area with a specific feature. So as the West mayor of the Liangbin, so what's your thought to change your region be more dynamic? Thank you. Laibin actually not that famous because actually we build ourselves in a farmland. That's also a location with the Zhuang and the Yao minority groups. So with our establishment history of 16 years, we would like to utilize our local features to the economic features. So we look at the poverty alleviation through industrial upgrading. So Laibin actually located in Guizhou province. The orange actually enjoyed really high quality in the recent years. The area actually of planting orange is increasing. The total area is more than 70 亩. With the output of 530,000 tons. And we also have registered a lot of patents and trademarks. And you can see right now our farms actually driving cars to their farmland. Last year, actually, the price a little bit decreased. That also undermined the income of our farmers. So we need to think about how the government play a leading role to really help the online and offline platform to link the market with our farmers. So the government take a more active role. So the Lantern Festival this year, I actually brought the farmers of orange coming to Beijing to enjoy the fairs. And we also actually think about us like a seller. We're basically selling our orange in Beijing. So my observation this time is that for our farmers, if they would like to increase their disposable income, they should really have something that maybe others don't have. I have. If others all have this, I should be the best of the best, the top of the cream in terms of the quality of our produce. So that also our collectives, our farms, the industries should work together to build a standard for the industry, for the products. I also would like to take this opportunity to invite all our friends to our area, Laibin, and also make your business in our county. I believe Laibin will create an enabling environment for you, and will also make our new contribution. If you would like to buy orange, please contact me. And the Guangda Group, you will be the first. Thank you.
谢谢主持人，我是经济日报融媒体记者。我的提问想提给李小鹏委员。李委员您好，我们了解到您连续2年都提交了有关垃圾秸秆焚烧综合发电的提案。那么，身为一家金融集团的掌门人，您为何对环保产业如此情有独钟？
2 consecutive years, you have actually submitted a proposal for about the burning and ecological preservation of some of the waste. And I believe as a leader of the Guangda Group, you have made a lot of progress in this regard. Can you give us more elaboration on this issue? And just now, Mr. Lian talked about some of the issues about the orange industry. My question is about the recycling of the garbage. The garbage recycling is actually an important part for ecological prevention. And for each one of us, we're actually generating garbage, and also we are victims for the garbage. For each day, we are actually consuming 1 kilogram of the garbage. If we multiply by our population, that it will be 130,000 tons of garbage. Under the leadership of General Secretary Xi Jinping and guided by the ecological guidance, and we have made a lot of progress in dealing with all of those garbages. And currently, we have been aware that 30% to 40% of the garbage can be used to generate power. But still, we have a lot of problems in the villages, especially about the issue of the straw burning in the rural area. So we have to find out a way how we can better utilize the energy and how can we better utilize some of the materials coming out from the garbage in the rural area. And last year, we have actually generated a power generator that has been fueled by the straw burning, which is quite effective. So for some of the villages, they're saying that for this power generator, it can generate power, but also can help to increase the income for the local residents. It can actually support the electricity for half of the village. And also, without the straw burning, the air quality has been improved. And for our villages, by selling the straws, they can also gain extra income. So people may be concerned about the emission of the pollutants through the straw burning. Including Guangda Group, a lot of other companies are working on building a sustainable and renewable plant to generate power. About the emission, the international standard is around like 0.1 microgram, but for China, the emission is around the 0.01 microgram, which is far lower than the international standard. And for the Guangda Group, we are a central enterprises. We have the duty to help fighting the three critical battles. And for us, we can also better utilize some of the financial resources to facilitate this endeavor. And for the government work report, we have received some new instructions and guidance from the central government. We would like to work with relevant parties to build a clean environment so that we can turn ourselves as the beneficiary from the garbage. Thank you. Let's invite the third group. Please introduce yourselves. Good morning, my name is Dai Xiu-Ying. I'm actually a representative from the Lingsha Anthony Group. I'm Mr. Wei Changjing. I'm from a military group in Shandong Province.
谢谢主持人，我是来自工人日报的记者陈小叶，我的问题想提给戴秀英委员。
Thank you.
戴委员您好，我知道您一直都非常关注农民工的社会保障，请问您觉得农民工社保方面还存在哪些问题需要解决？ We
noted that you have to pay attention to the insurance for the farmers. So what are some of the pressing issues and what are the resolutions that we will be proposed? Now we have 280 million farmers in China. There are three features to this group. They have low level of their educational standard, and also they also have a very low income. So very few of them was covered by social insurance. According to some statistics, for the farmers, their social insurance coverage rate is less than 20%. I would like to use pension as an example. According to the central government, you have to pay 15 years of the social security, social insurance, so that you can enjoy the benefits from the pension. But for most of the farmers, they are working as the migrant workers, so very few of them can enjoy the benefits from the pension. And these people, they do not sign the labor contract with the companies, and they have a less awareness to protect their legal rights. And sometimes they are facing a lot of problems. For example, they will get injuries through the work, and it is very difficult for them to protect their rights. For the central government, they have attached great importance to the social security for migrant workers. And now I would like to give you some good news. Currently, the central government is working on a detailed guideline to protect the rights of the farmers and migrant workers. I will also want to propose some suggestions. For example, the social security programs should be with the farmers and migrant workers despite of their work locations. And also, we would like to give more securities and also securities to those migrant workers. By taking this opportunity, I would like to send a message to the migrant workers. I would want to let you know, if you are joining the social security programs, it will help to reduce your risk, and you can also get some compensation from the government. Make sure that you sign a contract with your company so that your rights will be better protected. And I would like to call for all of your attention and efforts to join this program so you can better protect your rights. From Beijing youth. My question is to Mr. Wei. I realize that there is a rising enthusiasm for younger generation to join the PLA, and you are actually working inside of this sector. Can you give us some of your experience in recruiting the young talents, and what is your expectation to this generation? Thank you for your question. Thank you for your attention to the work of PLA. One of our key tasks is to select talents to join the army and protect our country. Now, as the national power has been strengthening, and also we are putting our emphasis in recruiting the talents, currently, we realize that the physical condition of these members are getting stronger, and also the schools are providing more training to this younger generation. And before they officially join the army, we also provide some training to them. Throughout these years, we are selecting talents with comprehensive capabilities. And also we found that for these freshmen, they are actually getting more like educational background. And for all of the soldiers we are selecting, many of them are actually earning a BA degree, or also some of them are postgraduates. Last year, 60% of our soldiers are actually coming from universities. There are some highlights of our soldiers. And the first feature is that they have many certificates. Some of them, they have a university degree, and also they are winning some award from some competition. And also, they have a stronger patriotism. And for these young soldiers, they're energized, and also they have a strong determination to fight for the country. When we are having a conversation with them, we can feel that they have a strong aspiration to devote their lives and devote all of themselves to the army. And actually, PLA is a place to cultivate the talents. As a veteran, I encourage the younger generation to join our family and protect our country. Thank you.
请第4组委员上场。
Let's invite the fourth group.
大家好，我是第一次参加全国政协的教育界委员陈。
Please introduce yourself.
是港江学院及香港专业进修。
Good morning. It is my first time to attend the CPPCC. I'm actually a representative from the circles of education. I'm from Hong Kong. My name is Lian Hua. I'm a CPPCC member from Macau. I'm a chairman from Jinghai Group in Macau. I'm from Fujian Province. Now the floor is open for questions.
我是香港大公文汇传媒集团的记者。我的问题提给来自香港的陈卓喜委员。我们关注到您在网络上有一个称呼是护国歌校长。
My question is to the CPPCC member from Hong Kong.
有不礼貌行为的香港学生的对话。
We noted that you have some specialized names in the internet. And you're actually protecting the national anthem. And you also have some conversation with the younger generation. And I think there were some people in Hong Kong have some misunderstanding of the nation. So what will you do and what will you address to strengthen the ties between younger generation from Hong Kong and mainland? As a representative from the higher generation sector, we have the responsibility to let them understand their duties and obligations. As for your question, I think we have to consider how to provide better environment so that the younger generation from Hong Kong can form a stronger patriotism. Even though there is only a river that separates the two sides, however, some of the people from Hong Kong, their lack of awareness of patriotism, they don't have a very good sense of judgment, and they may hear some of the negative news about the mainland. But now we have the development and the new outline plan for the Greater Bay. By taking this opportunity, the younger generation from Hong Kong can better understand the situation, the development of mainland China. And we have a very convenient high-speed train, and also we have the new Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge put in service. And now the younger generation from Hong Kong, they get a very easy access to Shenzhen and also easy access to Guangdong province. And at the same time, the younger generation from Hong Kong, they can make new friends from the mainland. And for some people, they're traveling to Hong Kong, they can also learn some stories in Hong Kong. And one of the touching stories that the chief designer for the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, he has dedicated to this bridge for over 14 years. And all of these are quite impressive to the people who are living in Hong Kong. And for the Greater Bay Area, it actually offers more opportunities to younger generation in Hong Kong so they can further advance their career in the Greater Bay Area. And earlier, there is a new project, a training project that was organized by China Resources. And this project can facilitate the younger generation from Hong Kong to Shenzhen. And this is actually a precious working opportunity. So for the Huarun program, really facilitate their work and facilitate their jobs.
Students heard this opportunity saying, like, actually, I didn't have this opportunity in Hong Kong, but right now, if it comes to us, I really would like to take this opportunity and open a coffee shop in Greater Bay and also have many other shops traveling in mainland. I believe their peers, if they see, actually, they're making this kind of success, as also a good way to encourage themselves to make startups. So I believe if they can know the mainland or the whole China in a full picture, they will think they actually one of the member of China.
大家好，我是来自中国，我是来自香港中通社和香港新闻网的记者。我有一个问题想提给梁华委员。梁委员您好。 今年是澳门回归祖国20周年。那在过去的20年当中，澳门在经济、社会、文化、民生等等方面都有很大的变化。
This year marks the 20th anniversary of Macau return to China. So talk about the cultural, ecological, social areas all making a big change. As a senior member from Macau, would you like to share with us your observation? And we also have the new guidance for Macau. Do you think how Macau will better integrate it into the overarching plan with mainland? Thank you for your question. This year is the 20th anniversary for Macau returning back to China. Look at the past 20 years. A tremendous change happened in Macau. The society is more stable, the culture is enriched, and economic development is faster. So the people in Macau enjoy a higher sense of happiness. Back to 1999, so we talk about the economic output actually increased from 10.25 million to 54 billion. So this kind of a 25-fold increase really brings a tangible benefit to our people. People above 65 years old, they can enjoy free medical service. And also a lot of service provided to the infant and children. And talk about the living environment also improved. So for people's livelihood, actually, we can see a notable upgrading. 20 years ago, Macau once was a very unstable situation. I believe Hong Kong may be much better than us. But actually, there are different thoughts before Hong Kong back to mainland China. But a lot of people actually expect our return happen. Look at Macau. Actually, mafia was really taking the dominant. So we can see the theft, the cases with criminal cases with guns or explosive happened every day. So people really confused and threatened. They have a lot of concern and worries. Once Macau back to mainland, you can see Macau is more stable. That also right now creates itself as a center of tourism and culture. And it also actually an attractive destination for investment. Macau today is also awarded as the World Heritage Site. And you also look at the different tourist sites. That's also a good integration of Western and Eastern culture. Talk about Macau, actually, you find a different color of culture. And this year we have the Greater Bay outline. This is a good opportunity provided in front of our people in Macau. If we would like to make further improvement, although we have less population, less area of space, but I believe the outline actually gives us a way going forward. A larger platform for us to make achievements. So we'd like to take this opportunity to make Macau a better place. Thank you.
好的，谢谢主持人，我是新华社 CNC 电视网记者。我的问题呢，想提给骆沙明委员。骆委员您好。你好。我们知道两会期间，习近平总书记在参加福建代表团视频的时候强调，要探索海峡两岸的融合创新之路。
During the two sessions, actually, President Xi Jinping visited to the Fujian session. As a member from the association, Old China Federation of Taiwan Compatriots, and you had a lot of proposals involved the cross-strait relations. Any stories that quite impress you? You would like to share with us? And as a member of CPPCC, how you can play a more important role to promote the cross-strait relations. Thank you for your question. talk about realize the unity, peaceful unification is our goal. Every year I paid a lot of visit in this area and also bring a proposal to the CPPCC. My hometown actually is in Taiwan. In history, actually, they all have their original family home in Quanzhou. Talk about the culture of southern Fujian. Actually, this is very important to create a synergy cross-strait. I also chaired the singing competition. The 2,000 Taiwan compatriots actually took a full house in this competition. I'm so touched. And I also made a proposal to CPPCC to see we should really enlarge this kind of exchange cross-strait. This also shows that a member of CPPCC to shoulder our responsibility to make the things executed in a detailed and efficient way. Talking about the young generation, they're starting their business in mainland China. So I would like to actually improve the function of the working permit, so we can have a more designed policies to the people or young generation from Taiwan, and maybe also can have apps for people to receive education in mainland China. Also create an intern for them, and by doing so, I believe we can see more the Taiwan enterprises to make their business in Fujian and other regions in mainland. As a member of CPPCC in the new era, I believe we will conduct a large scale of communication with compatriots from Taiwan and also lay out a roadmap for cross-strait relation development. And we also would like to listen to the Taiwan people with 23 million. We make their voice heard, and also to have this exchange in the honest and open way. We are from one family. As relatives, there is nothing cannot be solved. All these, we will in pursuit of the dream of peaceful unification. So hope you can join the team of one country, two systems. Thank you so much. And this comes to the end of a member corridor. Thank you. See you next year.